Hello everyone, this is Barbara Hodgson reporting live from St James's Park. As you can clearly see, this is the most beautiful sunny day. And we're just about to head inside to talk about Newcastle Restaurant Week. So for the first time, St James's Park is taking part in Newcastle NE1 Restaurant Week, and that means that for 3 days later on this week, it's going to serve up a special menu. And we're going to head inside soon and have a chat with the chef who's going to talk us through that menu. But just wanted to show you, this is the view you're going to have should you come along to St James's Park this week for the meal. It is a pitch side view is available from the restaurant. So we're just going to head in. And here we are in the dining room. And we've got the chef waiting for us. Hi Kyle. Nice to meet you too. Thank you very much. And I know this is the first time you've taken part in a restaurant week, but can you tell us a little bit about what you've got in store for people? So we have a nice homemade Northumbrian bread with using brown ale. So brown ale bread with beef dripping. After that, we have a nice sweet soup with a bacon crumb. Again, trying to use all local ingredients we can find. We also have a pig's cheek arancini with cauliflower, apple and black pudding. Again, all locally sourced, as close to as we can get around our area. After that, we have a stone bass with some mussels, dill, potato and fennel. Again, everything's sourced as locally as we can find. And to finish is sort of a signature dish of mine is a Snickers chocolate dessert, which is a surprise for the people when they arrive. This does sound great. And I know my ears pricked up there, the mention of Newcastle brown ale. That's going to be a winner.
Yes, yeah, I believe so, yeah. That's one of the reasons why we put it on. We couldn't not have it on, considering we're here at Newcastle United, so yeah.
And is that what's inspired you then? Is it always about local ingredients?
Yes, it's got to be, and obviously trying to use what's in season and what we can get around. Best affordability and the best products, all for flavour basically, so yeah.
That's great. Can we have a look at some of what
Of course we can, yeah, of course we can.
Thank you.
This is our pig's cheek dish, the pig's cheek arancini. So we have pickled cauliflower puree, apple puree, candied apples, fresh apple, parsley oil, and fresh apple as well, with just a nice star anise jus, which has been made by reducing down the sauce from the pig's cheeks that they've been cooked in, with a nice black pudding crumb. That's just one of the dishes, yeah. Yes, yeah.
Attention to detail, I mean, it looks like beautiful. Do you think it's a surprise for some people that there is fine dining to be had here? Are people aware of it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not necessarily sure they're aware of it, but we do offer it on match days. But this is the first sort of tasting menu restaurant week that we've been involved in, so we're quite excited to try and get our name out there and try to show what we can actually do here at the stadium. No, it's basically used just for match day hospitality. So it's normally like a steakhouse sort of place. So we offer steaks, rotisserie chicken, burgers, chips. So yeah, that's what it's normally used for. But we thought it was the best room with the best views to try and showcase what we can offer here.
So as well as the menu being a surprise, and those views are a big surprise if you have a medium.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's not much better in the whole of Newcastle than that view out there.
So tell us, you've all been obviously hard at work in the kitchen, but you're in charge of the team here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your own job.
So I'm the development chef here at Newcastle United, so I look after all of the development of the menu of the fine dining side of the operation, as well as helping with conference and banqueting as well. But I mainly look after sort of the fine dining area on match days.
And I know perhaps we might be taking part in the next restaurant week, but it doesn't clash with anything big of it.
Yeah, hopefully if there's no fixtures, then it's something that we will be doing. But if there's fixtures, then it's just sort of hit and miss whether we can or not. Hopefully, if we do really well, we'll be able to do it again.
And I know there are going to be some other new events
Yeah, so we've got a completely different 7-course tasting menu for Valentine's Day, which again will be available in this room, and hopefully that'll go just as well as what we're hoping this is going to be. So, yeah.
Kyle, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.
We're going to have a little look. That's just to show you the Kyle's kitchen here. And as you've just seen, that is one of several fine dining dishes on the tasting menu, which is available to try this week. I'm just going to show you the rest of the restaurant, which is, if you don't know, so this is the Park Grill, and the development chef there was Kyle Bowman, and this is the restaurant that you won't really get a chance to see unless you are a regular here. So just to mention, St James's Park is taking part for the first time in Newcastle Restaurant Week, and this pitchside restaurant is where you will try Kyle's tasting menu. Locally inspired, specially created for Restaurant Week, available later on from Thursday, I believe, till Sunday. All the details are online if you want to check Chronicle Live, and also the NE1 website where you can book. There is still some availability. Obviously, the evening ones are a bit more busy, but there's afternoon bookings to be had as well. So it seems like you'll be in for quite an experience. And Newcastle Restaurant Week is running throughout the city centre right up until Sunday. Some restaurants have deals every day, and they do range from about £20, £15, £10 for the special menus. And we're just going to have another look back outside, just because this is where you're sitting and this is where you'll overlook. And we're going to catch up with Rachel, who works from NE1. Hello, Rachel.
Hi there.
Nice to see you again. It's Rachel from NE1. Rachel, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it is actually very
Superb,
cold,
yeah.
but it's actually incredibly sunny, and what a spectacular backdrop this is.
Yeah, what an incredible backdrop. And for anybody who's dining at St James's Park for NE1's Newcastle Restaurant Week, you really are in for a treat, not just from the tasting menu that you've heard about from Kyle, but also for the spectacular pitch views as well.
I'm going to have a little look around those in a couple of minutes. But first of all, can you tell us just how the week has gone? It's just started on Monday, and obviously so many restaurants have taken part this year.
Yeah, so started yesterday, and a record-breaking 120 restaurants are getting involved in this January's event, which, you know, we're incredibly proud of and really excited for as well. We're already having such a great response from restaurants saying that they're already getting fully booked. Really pleased to see the public response, and of course in the North East everybody wants to get behind and support the event. So really exciting week ahead, and I would urge everyone who's thinking, oh, shall I get somewhere booked, or where shall I go, definitely get on to the getintonewcastle.co.uk website, take a look at the menus, get choosy and enjoy finding somewhere that you're really going to enjoy this restaurant week.
And Rachel, it is very exciting when you do get newcomers like St James's Park. But just tell us how important that is to kind of keep that sort of fresh interest building.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, as soon as we'd spoken with St James's Park, incredibly pleased to have them on board, and that's what keeps this event so fresh every year. We started back in 2011 with just 10 restaurants when they called for us to have support some of the quietest times of the year, and now they're turning into two of the busiest times, which is really fantastic. So we've had 10 newcomers in total for this January's event, which really showcases just how thriving the scene is in Newcastle, and great to see all the support from the public who are wanting to get involved and dine out for this week too.
And do you know whether most restaurants still do have some availability?
Yes, we do have restaurants who do have availability, and what we would always say is have a look and stretch your typical evening hours. So maybe go straight after work, whether that's with lunch friends or over lunch in itself. You may have to dine a little bit later to get into, you know, those super popular restaurants. So have a look around on the Newcastle NE1 page, get into Newcastle on Facebook, where we're hosting where all the availability is as well. But keep trying, because I can honestly tell you that it's going to be a real spectacle when you do dine out at some of these places.
Rachel, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to have a finish off with a little tour, and it was just to show people the views again, because I'm very impressed by them.
Yeah, me too. Enjoy.
Thank you. So there you have it. I'm just going to wander down a few steps just to give you a better idea. So this is where you'll get to look out on, should you want to come along later this week to try out that menu. It's actually a really cold day in Newcastle, but the sun's out now and it couldn't really look nicer. So just to finish off, just a reminder, Newcastle Restaurant Week runs all week until Sunday. The menu here is on offer between Thursday and Saturday. There is still some availability to book, and it's a special tasting menu, especially created for what is its first ever participation in Restaurant Week. So all in all, there are about 120 restaurants in Newcastle who also have menus on offer should you want to try any others. Hope you enjoyed your quick tour, and thank you very much for watching.